right, so today with our number talks, we're practicing our strategies. Remember, a number talk is something that we're going to use to help us develop, create, practice our strategies for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We're still working on some addition and subtraction in our reviews. And so let's talk about today. I'm going to give you a number, and I'm going to give you just a minute or two to come up with a strategy, or two if you come up with two, and with the answer. And then we're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss. Okay, and so I want you to think about things today when you're working or you're doing your mental thinking. I want you to think about how can I solve this problem? What do I need to do? What's the first thing that comes to your mind on how to solve the problem? Okay, because that's what mental math is. It's thinking about the first thing that comes to your mind. What is it that you organize in your head right away? Because we always organize something. When we see something for the first time, we have an instant thought. So what is that thought? Okay? So here's going to be our problem. $732 minus $497. Going to give you a minute or two to think about that, think about your strategies, come up with an answer pretty quickly. Okay, I know some of you are not completely done working it. First of all, let's talk about, I want you to tell me first, give me the first thing that came to your mind, what kind of strategy. I'm going to write over here strategies, and I want you to give me the first thing that came to your mind on what kind of strategy to do. Okay, Ellie?
Kenny special.
The Kenny special, okay. Still all kind of like that Kenny special. Did somebody do something different?
I did the number line.
Okay, so she did. Okay, good. She said she did the open number line, but she didn't do it like we would normally see it, where you do this and you subtract. She took the lower number and added up to 732. Okay, Owen, what did you do?
I did the way that I kind of made the Kenny special. I flipped it.
Okay.
So
would you say that you used a base 10 or method?
I would kind of.
Or decomposing?
Kind of base 10 mixed with regrouping.
Okay, so base 10 with regrouping. Okay. Okay. And you know that with math, this is where it can be creative. You can come up, as long as you come up with the right answer and you can explain what you did. That's the most important thing, is understanding what you did. It's not about, okay, I got it and I got the right answer, but what did you do to get there? Okay, Jordan, what did you come up with?
I did a logarithm.
Okay, he did a logarithm. Okay, what did you do?
I did base 10.
Base 10? All right. All right. So let's talk about now. What were some of the answers that we came up with? What did you come up with your answer, Gabe?
235.
Okay, he said 235. Anybody else come up with 235? How many came up with 235? How many agree? 235. Okay, who came up with something different? Addie?
335.
All right, she said 335. Those are pretty close. What's the difference there?
It's just 100.
100 difference. Okay, so anybody come up with something different? Who came up with 335? Anybody? Okay, anybody come up with something different than 335? Okay, what'd you come up with, Marissa?
265.
What?
265.
265, she says. Okay, anything different? Okay, so everybody came up with one of these three? Okay, all right, so let's look and see how we can figure this out. I'm going to start off with this open number line that Kendall did, okay? So we're going to do the open number line, so I'm going to draw my number line out here. Now, Kendall said that she took 497 and she started with 497, and then she broke this number apart and added. So Kendall, tell us what you did.
First, what I did was to get to the 2, and then because I added 5, because I know I needed 2 over.
Okay, so she said that the first thing she did was she added 5 because she knew she needed a 2 to get to a 2 in the ones place. So when she added 5, then that gave her what?
500.
So that gave her 502. All right, so she's got her 2 that she needs in her ones place, okay? What did you do next?
I added 30.
So then she took and she added the 30. So she added 30 and she came up with what? 532. Okay, and then what did you do?
I added 2.
Then she added 200 to give her what? 732. All right. So then when you do it this way, it's not like you just come up with this number. You have to then take these numbers and add them up to get your answer. And so when you add those up, what do you get? So we had 200 plus 30 plus 5 equals 235. All right, very good. So she came up, that's one that she came up with was this one. Okay? So let's do
Any special?
the base 10. What did you do?
I did open number line, but I did the subtract.
All right, let's show that since we just did this one. Let's do the open number line, but she did the subtraction. So she started with 732. And then what? Tell me what you did.
I added the 400 and got 332.
So she subtracted 400, which was the 400 and the 497, and she got what?
332.
332. Okay, and then what'd you do?
Then I subtracted the 7.
All right, then she subtracted the 7, so minus 7, and what'd you get?
325.
325. Okay, and then what?
Then whenever I did the minus 90, I had some trouble. So I did the logarithm way, and I did 325 minus 90 to get the answer. And then I got 235.
So, okay, all right, but how could you have maybe done this a little differently? If 90 gave you trouble, what could you have done here? Could you have broken the 90 up? See, look what you needed. There was a 20 here in this place. So what could you have done?
I could have done the minus 20.
Minus 20 first would have given you what?
305.
305. Okay, and then you could have taken, now what's left? 90, take away 20, what's left? 70. So then you could have, I'm going to make my line out a little. So then you could have subtracted the 70, which would have given you what? 235. Okay? So breaking that number up because and another thing too, you were going over the decade. Do y'all know what the decade is?
Yeah.
You're going over the decade. That means you're going over where it turns from 299 to 300, or where it changes from 399 to 400. Okay? All right? All right, good job. I know there was other strategy that we did, but we're going to stop there. Okay?